This video is brought to you by the EA Creator Network.
We've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's all up next.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. The spirit of these fans not dampened by the weather. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, nice and dry up here in the booth. But Greg, rain throughout the day, going to rain on into the night. So this one is going to be a little bit of a challenge for these players.
Yeah, Mike, and even as you said it, you're exactly right. Down on the field before the game. The field...
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. I believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL. Patrick Mahomes, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
Mike, we could do an entire broadcast of what makes his game so special and so unique. Not only the wins, the losses, the arm talent, the fun throws, but it's his level of competitive nature. It's his ability that his team is never out. It doesn't matter what's going on at the offensive line, what's going on the defensive side of the ball. You know that as long as he's live.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. And now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Wentz. That one on target to Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, KC.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. saw here.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. David Long there on the stop. 2nd and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get going with their second possession. We'll try to break out this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line. Tua gonna throw, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the second.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And he gets 4 yards back, but that is still going to leave 3rd and long. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down. Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is a really common play call in these real 3rd and long situations in the NFL, Mike. You're trying to count on the defense either selling out on a blitz and catch them on the screen or playing super soft, get some blockers out in front and catch them off guard. In this case, they do neither. What you don't expect is the quarterback to be taken down for a sack.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.